All right, happening soon, a federal judge holding a hearing about the 133 international students whose visas were revoked by the Trump administration. This after Judge Victoria Calvert issued a temporary restraining order blocking the government from terminating the legal statuses of those students. So let's bring in CBS News Department of Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane, who has been following this story for us. Scott, what's the play here by lawyers?
They want more time. They want a longer freeze put in place. There's so many cases in so many parts of the country involving deportations or the potential stripping of visas from college students. It's easy to lose track or get disoriented, but this is one to focus on in Georgia. This impacts roughly 130 college students and the Trump administration's efforts to strip their visas and potentially queue them up for deportation. On Tuesday, a federal judge in Georgia issued a short-term freeze to all that for a closer look and a deeper review. They're back in court today trying to extend that freeze further to keep these students on their campuses, to keep their visas in their pockets, and to keep them from the potential trajectory towards deportation. But this also is a case that's growing larger than just those 130 students. You can see as the Trump administration makes more moves against more students in other parts of the country, this ruling could have outsized impacts on cases still to come.
Yeah, there are a lot of cases, as you mentioned, that we are following. Let's switch now to the case involving Kilmar Garcia, who was the Maryland father who was deported to El Salvador. What's the very latest on his case?
Federal judge overseeing that case in Maryland has just pushed back a deadline. She's now agreed to wait until Wednesday of next week for the administration to answer some pivotal questions here, including about a return of Garcia from the Salvadoran detention center, and also why he's there in the first place, and a whole series of other questions Garcia's lawyers have put forward. They pushed the deadline back from what was supposed to be a yesterday deadline, and here's what's curious. The administration's lawyers and the plaintiff's lawyers for Garcia seem to have come to a consensus on something. They both agreed to push back deadlines, indicating that there may be some agreement happening between these two sides, which would be quite intriguing considering this is a national cause now, the case of Kilmar Garcia. We'll find out for sure Wednesday. We noticed a couple documents were filed on the court docket yesterday, which could give us some insight, but they were sealed from public view. We expect more revelations in the days ahead.
Yeah, we're certainly seeing the legal pushback to all of this. We're also hearing the American Civil Liberties Union is appealing to the Supreme Court. What do you know about that?
The ACLU wants the Supreme Court to better spell out what they mean when they say due process, as all these deportation controversies swirl around the country and as more pop up each day. We recall the Supreme Court ruled a few days ago that if the Trump administration wants to use that 18th century emergency war power, the Alien Enemies Act, not used since Japanese deportations are internments in World War II, that they have to ensure due process is offered first. The ACLU, challenging on behalf of would-be deportees, says they'd like the Supreme Court to better explain what they mean by due process, to ensure it's being offered or to know if it's not. We'll see how the high court comes out on that one, but you can just see on this case too how there are going to be other cases that pop up where there could be an impact from that ruling.
All right, CBS News Department of Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane. Thank you, Scott.